It's going to go right back wall. All the way back to net. Pog is by himself trying to dime Vibo. He does. Holy pinch. Oh my lord, save the other way from Pog. What a defensive masterclass from both of these teams to start out game number 2.
Spring Fever has finally begun, and we now have our 12 teams that will be competing for over $1,000. For those who don't know, Spring Fever is a 3v3 Heatseeker league spanning from mid-June to mid-July. This past weekend, 8 teams secured their spots through the open qualifier, while 4 teams were invited directly to league play. This video will cover the results of the qualifier and a bit of my thoughts on each of the teams. Before we get into the qualifier though, I'll briefly cover the 4 invited teams. First up is Mercury's, the Middle East's strongest Heatseeker team and widely regarded as the best team in the world. Their invite was very obvious. They placed first in the HSL4 international playoffs last fall before bringing in Bonkai for Titanium and then immediately winning the European New Year's tournament right after. They are looking like the favorites to win the whole thing. Second up is Muted Merchants. This North American roster is one of the longest standing trios, the 3 of them joining up at the beginning of 2024. They have lots of solid results, including 3rd place in the HSL4 international playoffs, as well as winning the North American New Year's tournament earlier this year. Third, we have Silly Geese. Around a year ago, these guys completely dominated the Heatseeker Heaven crew battle tournament, going 22-1 to take home the win. The team split up before HSL4, but has gotten back together now for Spring Fever, and might be this league's dark horse. Our final invited team is Spectrum. After falling just short of taking home the trophy in the HSL4 international playoffs, Klexic and I are looking to reclaim our place at the top with the new kid Darku. Now for the qualifier. The team started off in a double elimination bracket where the top 16 advanced to the Swiss bracket that decides who would qualify. Our first team is Up Next.
1 minute to go. And Up Next now have a 1-goal lead. Up Next now down by 1. Great save from Manny. He realized he gave the pass right to Vibo. Taz right in front of the net. Taz oh man.
The long-standing duo of Tazit and Ribs have picked up Heatseeker's newest talent, Manny, and proceeded to completely dominate the Swiss stage. They went 9-0 in games, including sweeps over Youngins and Rocket Reapers. That's a good shot. Oh no! The other 3-0 team was Reliables. Titanium streaming, bro. Bro, Tabs, tell Titanium to stream, bro. What is he doing? They are locked in. This Austin guy is chill. Oh, okay, that's good. Despite some issues with their reliability, they comfortably took down every opponent they faced, finishing out the Swiss with a 3-1 win over absolutely phenomenal Sagery. Along with Up Next, these guys showed very controlled and confident play, and I expect them to be very threatening to all of the invited teams.
Titanium, does get the first goal of the game.
Our first 3-1 team is Earthhawks.
Just couldn't quite make the save. Heck of a pass from Tadic. Clemson was right there, just couldn't beat Titanium. Oh, this shot is just off target. Titanium's gonna have a chance, and he buries it.
Our second Middle East team, this name has been around for what seems like forever. Picking up Titanium after his HSL4 win, this hyper-offensive team now has one of the best goalies in the league holding it down in the back. They qualified comfortably with a 3-2 win over Non-Shooters and a 3-1 win over Porto Colada. Tying Earthhawks in the standings, we have... Man, these guys again. That move's a good start. Up high. Look at the pass! Jason! Oh my gosh! What do you mean? You got no confidence, bro? What's wrong? Imagine though, that would be crazy. Oh, look at J-Sag. Look at the composure. Guys. What a shot. What a shot. Look at J-Sag. From all the way down at 7th seed in this tournament, AFS managed to take down Earthhawks in a sweep in round 2. While they may have a ridiculously long name, the time it takes for them to rack up goals is quite the opposite. Gosh. Oh my gosh. 3-0. Our final round 4 qualifiers are Rocket Reapers.
Oh my lord, and we're all tied back up 1-1. Both using something similar to the Roadhog. Cheeks. Oh my lord, what a shot by Vibo. And then their biggest challenge will come. Oh my lord. Put a body on that man right there.
Being dubbed the next up next, this Viboax Dark Regen duo picked up the long-standing goalie PogChamp and have turned into a pretty scary squad that makes you work hard for your goals. These blokes, and Pog, played up next in one of the closest 3-0 sweeps I've seen, while dominating both Porto Colada and Youngins to claim their spot. Now we have the guys who just managed to clutch up in the final round.
That's a good pass. That's a good shot. Oh yeah, they're back. Okay, that's a bit high for D. Just bad flips. By the way, something I'm not seeing in. Oh, okay. Never mind.
After making me want to bash my head in during the double elim phase, the Youngins had probably the most normal Swiss stage out of every team here. Being the least experienced team, these kids are hungry to prove that they belong, displaying some pretty threatening offense to close out their final match. Now we have Porto Colada. I think that's the biggest, we don't know. What a shot! Oh my gosh, Wesh is crazy. Oh, that's a shot. Pass it. That might be too high. Wesh, slaughter. All right, 2-2. You know, whoever said Earth Hawks, I think it was Manny, bro. Good choice. Oh. These old men had a couple of scares in rounds 3 and 5, but managed to make it through in the end. A lot of people might think there should be a lot of question marks around this team due to their somewhat below expected performance in the qualifier. But if you ask me, the only question we need to be asking is whether or not they are going to show up sober to their matches. Our final qualifying team is it's non-shooters. Crazy double tap incoming. Bang! Look at Shoofs! Look at him go! Oh my gosh, look at the reads. Quill, faking! Huge fake! You can always count on the non-shooters to not shoot the ball. Now, if you thought the last team was old, this team's got our most ancient competitor, NCJ, leading the goofballs, Shoofs and Quill. I was a bit worried about non-shooters at first after being the only qualifying team to lose in round 1, but they bounced back with the Game 5 loss to Earthhawks in round 3 and a comfortable sweep in round 5 to put themselves through to league play.
Eternals are out. Non-shooters move on to league play. What a series. Every game was hella...
Hey guys, that's all I've got for the Spring Fever qualifier recap. Here is the full Swiss bracket for those who are interested. There's lots of close matches in this. It was a very fun watch. I just got to... If you watched my stream, I was joining some games. I was spectating some of the matches. But most of the time, I was just watching the other streams that were watching matches rather than paying attention to my own game. But it was a good time. Here is the Swiss results in a different way. You can see the top 8 and the bottom 8. And good luck trying to figure out who beat who with all of those acronyms over there. It's impossible, but that's all I've got for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you are still interested in competitive Heatseeker, then, subscribe, because that's all we really do here at the moment. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bro, cause we had a DQ too. I can't just sit here and act like we were we got robbed. We got a matchup. It was a good matchup, and we lost. But you know what? It's okay. Why is he on my stream, bro? It's a stream within a stream.
Dude, W mental.
Within a stream.
Look at this guy. He's gonna hear me say this.
Totally W mental, bro. They can't take that away from me. They can take away my spring fever, but they can't take away my mental. WC tier gameplay. Who is Roach talking to? You better not be talking to me.